From Mila and Ashton's romantic getaway to the Jackson feud. The Jackson feud that keeps just unfolding over all sorts of social media. And here in the afternoons, we are tackling it all, getting to the bottom of it all. And some inside scoop is what we're in search of. So please welcome, first of all, editor at Billboard magazine, Joe Levy.
Managing editor of People magazine with us. Everybody please welcome Kate Coyne. I want to talk about Mila and Ashton first. We talked about it on Good Morning America. They've said for so long, Kate, that they're just friends. I don't know many friends that go to Bali for to play croquet.
Yeah, no, it's good to be Ashton Kutcher's friend. Apparently, we could all use friends like this.
So what's the real story?
Well, I think it's probably safe to say now that they are definitely more than just friends. They're on a very romantic getaway together. They're at a 5-star resort. They've taken great pains to remain pretty secretive about their relationship up until now, but lately there have been photos leaking out. They were in the Hong Kong airport together, being very affectionate. The cat's pretty much out of the bag now.
And they've both moved on. I mean, it's fair to say at this point. I know everybody, maybe Ashton and Demi will get back together again.
Man, but that's not moving on.
Yeah, going to Bali is pretty much moving on.
I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever any hope of a reconciliation between Demi and Ashton. That was over the minute they parted ways. But this has been a long time coming for Mila and Ashton. They've known each other for 14 years. He was her first on-screen kiss. Sources told People that he had always kind of had a crush.
It's sort of weird.
It's a little weird.
I think it's sort of romantic.
But it's a little weird until you remember it was 14 years ago. If it was her first on-screen kiss like 3 years ago, that would be a little strange. But I mean, she was at the age where, as a young actress, you'd be.
And maybe it's a relationship that will be built on friendship, which I always feel are the healthiest. The biggest chance of actually staying together.
They have known each other a long time.
You need all the help you can get. It's tough out there. All right, it is. I think it's very hard when you're on sets and you go away and you have to go in those kissing scenes. I can only imagine.
You have to go to five-star resorts in Bali. It's really, I don't know how they make it.
Hey, I want to ask Joe about, give us the latest, Joe, if you will, on the Jackson feud and how it's playing out in the tabloids.
There's going to be a court proceeding today that will appoint TJ, Tito's son, Michael's nephew, as an official guardian of the 3 children. He will be a co-guardian along with Catherine Jackson.
So Catherine's back in the fold.
Catherine is back, and in fact, this is something TJ surfaced when she came back. She was missing for 10 days, or she was in a resort getting some rest, according to some of her kids.
Is this just about money?
If you ask me, it's just about money. If you ask Randy or Jermaine or Revy...
Don't run the list, because we only have an hour.
I know. Or Janet. These are the 4 siblings who are challenging the will in public and are saying, this has been mismanaged. And they also say, our mom needs help. She has health issues. Those health issues change depending on the day that they're talking about it. But if you ask them, it's just about taking care of the kids and taking care of the estate. Of course, the estate is all left to the children. If you really want to take care of the kids, why challenge the will? And that will has been challenged previous. They're trying to do it again. Do we think there's going to be any breakthrough? Well, they're making noise in public about challenging it, but legally they don't have much to go on. The legal window in which they could have challenged it has passed not by months but by years. The father has already challenged it in court and lost for exactly this reason. So although they are saying, hey, this will was signed on a day when Michael wasn't in LA, he was in New York, what's going on here? It doesn't look like there's much to do.
Talk to me about this tweet last night. Jermaine tweeted, looking like he's extending an olive branch, so to speak, that he wants to pursue this issue in a private dialogue, although he did it on Twitter. It's confusing.
This is one of the strangest things about all this Jackson family drama is seeing things play out on Twitter. The kids, Paris complaining, where's my grandma? I want to speak to her. This isn't right. And Jermaine last night saying, hey, all of this is out of hand. I withdraw my signature from that letter challenging the will.
Do you believe
Let's do this in private. Well, I think that anytime a Jackson says there's nothing to see here, everything is okay, you've got reason to think it's not okay and there's something to see.
Hey, what do you think?
It's probably also just a good move for Jermaine to take this half step back away from the fighting 4, as we're calling that group of siblings. He's distancing himself a little bit by disavowing his signature on that letter. If nothing else, it's a good publicity move to save face a little bit and not seem like he's making a money grab.
But so hopefully the 4 of them, if nothing else, can work this out in private. And for all of you out there, just follow them on Twitter.
Yes.
Joe, Kate, thank you very much.